Hello, team. So we are here in the land of the coordinate plane, and we're on this guided notes page. So make sure that you have this in front of you as we work through this together. So here's just something kind of an overview, if you will, in math language of what the coordinate plane is. So the coordinate plane is created by two perpendicular axes. So perpendicular means two lines that are intersecting at a 90-degree angle. And so those two axes are called the x-axis. We know it's x-axis. If you make an X with your arms and make it go straight, it goes side to side. And the y-axis, if you kind of make a shape with your arms that look like a Y, and it goes up and down. So we have the x-axis and the y-axis intersecting to create this coordinate plane. So with that, what you see here is we have a coordinate plane with some different information on it. So there's different components that sort of come together in once this coordinate plane exists. So this right here going up and down, as we know, is the y-axis. This is our y-axis. And this right here going side to side is our x-axis. A-X-I-S. Where the intersection of these x-axis and y-axis, where that happens, right, when they come together and they create that 90-degree angle, that point of intersection is a special point. It's called the origin. And it's, if you think about the origin, the name, the word origin, it's sort of like the beginning where it all started. So this right here is called the origin. Come on, origin. Okay. origin. So we have this coordinate plane, and in this coordinate plane, we have these different quadrants. Quad implying four. So if you want to know which quadrant is which, you will be able to see. So if you think about the letter C, right? The way that we see the letter C looks like this. And if you were to draw a letter C so that it touches every quadrant, it will have to look like this, right? Unless it's a flipped upside down or whatever C. But a C, as we would write it and interpret it, looks like this. So it starts here in quadrant 1, and you travel along. Woo, we've made it to quadrant 2 and we're leaving. Bye-bye, quadrant 2. We've entered quadrant 3 and let's go, woo, discover quadrant 4, and it ends. So this is quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. So over here, right, if you want to plot a point, so say you're given an address, an ordered pair, and you want to plot it on your coordinate plane, you are going to start at the origin. That is where you begin, right? The origin is the beginning. So every time you'll start at the origin. You're going to move either right or left. So right or left from the origin based on what the first number in your ordered pair is. So if we had an ordered pair, it always goes X, Y, just like the alphabet. X comes before Y, X comes before Y in an ordered pair. So if your first number was a 1 and your second number was a 3, you would say, I'm at the origin. I'm going to move over 1, right? But I'm not going to stop there, right? Because this is a two-dimensional, we have 2 points in our address. So we're going over this much from the origin. And in this case, if the number is positive, you're going to move right from the origin. And if the number is negative, you would move left. Oops, negative. So say that this was -1, 3, we would start at the origin and moved left, right, into negative land. But we want to keep this as positive land for now. So we're ready for the y coordinate, right, which in our case is 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, up, 3. And this is the only point we plot. We do not plot this right here, right? That's just a helpful thing to help us know where to go. But we either go left or right based on negative or positive, and up or down based on negative or positive. And since 3 is positive, we go up 3. And this right here, where that blue dot is,